Alright, guys. I built a base. It's extremely confusing to a raider. It's a very strong base. It's sort of... I wouldn't say it's rocket proof. It's not rocket proof. But it will confuse the shit out of a raider. So, also, if you do a tactic that I will show you in another video, I'll show you demonstrations and situations with this base. So I call this base the pill. Alright guys, the pill. This is a very nice solo, duo, trio group base. This base it takes 10,000 metal frags to build, and its upkeep is 1,200. Not a lot. It really isn't a lot, but it's really difficult to raid. It's even harder to raid if you're online. So obviously if you wanted to, you could put a shotgun trap right in that corner. So whoever would, jump in. Say they destroy that and they go deep, right? They go into your base. Well, this base has a back door, so you could come out, come around, lock them in, and then have someone on the inside open up. Say there's a shotgun trap right here. Boom, boom. You get loot. But that is for situations and demonstrations of this base, which I will get to you guys as soon as possible. But to build this base, so they have to go through 2 doors to get to your tool cupboard. However, if you hear 4 explosions go off and they have not gone through this door yet, say like you have this door open and you have this door open, right, and you see that they have not yet gone through this door, then you know they're in their tool cupboard. So either A, you're going to be hearing a bunch of gunshots, or B, you're going to be hearing a bunch of, or at least 1 satchel thrown, right? 1 or 2 satchels thrown. So what you'll do is you'll be, say this is your loot room, you'll be in here, and as soon as you hear the 1 satchel go down, you better be spamming a new tool cupboard right here as fast as possible, so that they cannot get your tool cupboard when you're online. When you're offline, obviously it's all up to traps. Go ahead and feel free to drop a bear trap in there, or drop, shotgun trap, or whatever. How the loot room and the furnace is supposed to look like, I'll show you here in a minute. Alright, and I'm back. So this is what the loot room looks like. You are not supposed to be able to go through there and go to the next door, but you can if you want to. Now, for the furnace room, this is what your furnace room is going to look like. The reason why it's right here is because, as you can see, this is a half wall. That's a half wall, and that's a half wall. So if they blow in, obviously it's going to be difficult for them to raid you. Now, same with your workbench. They're going to have to use some C4, break this down, whatever tier it is. You can place fireplace right there, so keep the base lit and continue to cook food. Your research bench, man, oh man. It's going to be a hard raid if they raid you from the side. They have to get through serious places. On top of that, at this point, say they raid you from there. Boom, 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 boom. Anything. Say they go up top, you can just cover this 1 spot, and if anything, you could probably put like a shotgun trap there if they blow up that one spot. They come through here. You could either do that or do this, or say have this blocked off, but have this one opened, or have this one open and just wait until you see him. Or any which way. Like I said, it'll be in the demonstrations and situations video for the pill. Continue looking for that if you guys feel like it. I think that's pretty much it, other than the base build. So I'll show you guys how to build this base. Alright, so you build this base, get the foundation a little bit off the ground so they aren't able to crouch jump in. You know what I'm talking about? They need to not be able to crouch jump in. So get it a little bit off the ground. This is what I like to do. I like to do that, do that, do that, and I like to put the TC right away right here. What you do is you want to put tool cupboard right on in there. Then you want to obviously seal it off or put a code lock on it. Say you want to put a code lock on it. Boom. Oh shit, you got a code lock on it. Throw a couple things in. Get that down. Good to go. Alright, now you just want to get all this shit in the sheet metal. Alright, now you just want the doors. Honestly, guys, I always make that mistake. Do not forget about that thing. Alright, so you guys can obviously hide in here for like your first considerably 2x1, but it's actually 2 triangles. Just use your tool cupboard for resources. Alright, so what you do is you, like I said, half walls, guys, half walls. And then you roof it off from the inside. And then you sealing that off from the inside. And then you just add your double doors. Pretty self-explanatory. If you guys ever wanted to know why I call it the pill, I call it the pill because it's hard to swallow. It's hard to raid. It's harder to raid online. It's a cheap base, strong base, harder to raid online. It cannot be rocketed from the top because then they have to do individual rocketeering and crap like that. It could be rocketed from the center here, but they still have a lot of shit to go through. So say this was your furnace base, or like your furnaces. They'd have to try to jump through the furnace or destroy your furnaces, or even destroy your workbench. It really all depends on how you want it to set up. Now I like to put the tool cupboard at the front door, the door that I'm going to be using the most. The reason why I like to do that is because it gives the raiders what door I'm going to be using the most. So obviously if they see you going in through this door, they're not going to suspect that door. They're going to think it's fake door. So like, oh, I'm just going to come over here and raid this door. Well, it's just going to lead, first of all, it confuses them. So even if they do get through this first door, they're like, oh wait, well, I think I'm going to go through this one because it goes into the loot room. This one could be the tool cupboard. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh I think that's the tool cupboard. So obviously they're gonna hit the tool cupboard first to get into your loot, because then they'll just starve your base. And that's why you'll be over here, getting it out of there, putting it right here, and then they got nowhere. And then as they leave to go get more satchels, or say someone's sitting down around here, you could go out the backside door. They won't hear you. Sneak up from either end and shoot them. Now, like I said, situations and demonstrations video will be coming out later. And I'll have a group to give you that. So like 2 raiders, 2 defenders, and then a camera guy. So I hope that you guys liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content. Drop a like. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. And leave a comment on what you guys think about this base.